Everybody, welcome back to Junk Wax Hockey Breaks and Grading. We got a reveal for you this week. We're going to check out the grades we got back on that box, 4 boxes actually, of 89-90 tops. Only one that I did on camera, the other 3 I didn't. But we're going to start by showing the cards that I sent off before I sent them, and then 6 months later, we'll cut to 6 months later when we got the grades back. I think if I recall, foreshadow here, but I'm pretty sure I sent some to PSA and some to BGS, so we'll check out both. But anyway, enjoy. Here's how we did. We're going back in time a little bit, so this is kind of getting earlier and earlier in my grading journey as I kind of figured it out. So, anyway, bit of foreshadow there too. So anyway, enjoy this. We'll next week, I'm not sure if I'm going to have a video. I'm going to be on vacation, so I probably won't be posting one next week, but 2 weeks from now, we'll probably be back with some more Junk Wax Hockey Breaks. Enjoy. Folks, we're back. So I went through that box of 1984 tops, 1989-90 tops. And I can't remember if I said this on the video, but a PSA 10 of the Sakic recently sold for over $4,000, which is crazy town. So, I mean, I know that the tops, this is 1 year where the tops is more rare than the OPG. So anyway, it's exciting. I actually opened 4 boxes. I didn't open the other 3 on camera. So here's a look at what I'm sending in to be graded. I'm going to send a couple to BGS, especially ones where they're probably not the super high value ones, but they're so nice that I just think there's a shot at getting a 10. And anytime there's a shot at getting like a BGS 10, you got to take that. So these ones are going to go to BGS. I'm going to send in this Ray Bork here. It's just, I mean, all of these ones pretty much look perfect. I'm going to send in this Trevor Linden rookie right here. I'm going to send in this Patrick Waugh. I'm going to send in this Steve Yzerman. And last but not least, don't laugh, I'm sending in a Cliff Ronning rookie. Now, I know, Cliff Ronning. Not a huge draw. In there a little bit crooked. Not a huge draw for Cliff Ronning cards. But I did see like a PSA 10 sold for $60, which is pretty good indication. There's at least some people out there looking for it, and maybe since not a lot of people send it in for grading, that makes it a little bit more rare. Makes the high graded card more valuable. So probably, I mean, I think this is at least a BGS 9.5. But it's beautiful. So I'm going to send these ones into BGS. So that's my BGS pile. Those are going in. I'm sending in kind of a mixed bag of these and OPG Premier, 1990 OPG Premier cards. And we'll get them all back together. Now here's the PSA pile. So this is 20-some cards I'm going to send into PSA. I will start with these 4 Brian Leaches. They are all just beautiful. Like the centering on them. I mean, they're gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look at these. Look at that. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful cards. All of them. So we're going to send these ones in. I was tempted to send 1 or 2 to BGS just in case, but I'm just better safe than sorry, I think, on these ones. Because I don't know if any, like 89-90 cards are going to be really hard to get a BGS 10, so I'm being super picky with that. So those 4. Then we're going to send in this Trevor Linden rookie right here. Going to send in 2 Gretzky cards. Both look really nice. This one has just a tiny, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see on camera. I don't know if you can see a tiny little white dot right there. So I'm thinking maybe this is a 9. If they dock me further than that, I'm going to be pretty pissed. But we'll see what they do. A couple of very nice Patrick Waughs. Couple of very nice Steve Yzerman cards. That one's in there a little crooked. Let's see if we can fix that up a little bit. There we go. Steve Yzerman's. That I've got. I'm going to send in some stickers. So with the 84 tops, you get sticker inserts. These 3 Gretzky sticker inserts are really, really nice. They're all perfect. Corners are great. Centering, you can kind of see. It's interesting because the fronts will be a little bit off center, but on the back, you can see that's how they're supposed to be because they're centered on the back, just perfect. So all 3 of these, man, they look nice. So we're going to send in the 3 Gretzky stickers. We're going to send in a Mario Lemieux sticker. And we're going to send in 2 of the Patrick Waugh stickers that are pretty cool. So anyway, we're going to do that. Then, of course, the jewel of the day is these 2 Joe Sakics. Now, this one, I don't know if you can see it on camera. So in 4 boxes, I got 6 Joe Sakics, which is great. this one has two little white dots here. And actually, now that I look at it, that's a little bit more serious than I was remembering. See those two dots there and there? I mean, even if it's an 8, you're probably making your money back, so I probably will still send it. This one, though, this one is really nice. So this is the one that I'm hoping. There was one tiny little kind of see-through dot up in the top corner. That might dock it down to a 9, but I mean, boy, it is pretty. So we'll see what they say. We'll see what they do with it. I don't think probably either is a 10, which is too bad. The other 4, 2 of them had more of this kind of white dots, and 2 of them were pretty off-center, so I'm not going to send those ones in. But these 2, at least centering corners, beautiful. Edges, beautiful. Just, they might ding me on the surface grade. We'll see. So there you go. We're going to send in the Gretzky stickers, the Lemieux sticker, the Patrick Waugh stickers, the 2 Joe Sakic's, the 4 Brian Leaches, the Trevor Linden, 2 Gretzky's, 2 Waughs, and 2 Yzermans. I had like 8 Kirk McLean rookies, and not one of them kind of passed my little screening test to send in. All of them just had some little thing. Maybe it was a little off center. Maybe it had a little bubbling to it. Maybe it had a corner issue. So none of them, I couldn't believe it. It was like of 8, 9, 10 Kirk McLean rookies, and Trevor Linden too. I have like a dozen of them, and only one. I guess one is going to BGS, but yeah, 2 in total. So I knew, boy, and how frustrating is that? I got like 12 Brian Leaches, 12 Lindens, 12 McLeans out of these 4 boxes, and only 6 Sakic's. I guess that's maybe why they're so rare, hey? Really hard to find, and even harder to find in perfect condition. So there you go. Thanks for coming along, folks. And next video will be a recap of the grades. Stay tuned. Cheers. Okay, sports fans, here we go. This is, I guess, part 1 of a grading reveal, because we got, this is from our 1989-90 Topps hockey cards that we sent off. We sent off some to PSA, some to BGS. So here's our PSA return. This is interesting note, I guess, just on grading, but I sent a submission of almost identical number of cards to both PSA and BGS. That's PSA's in California, BGS is in Texas. I sent them on the same day at the same exact time. They got there within a day of each other. I was notified that they had arrived. I have the PSA ones in my hands, and the BGS ones still have not even been graded yet. So interesting. So in terms of service standards, PSA is really kind of up their game, turning things around much faster. So that's kind of cool. So here's our Topps cards. I think these are all Topps. There might be a couple OPG Premier cards in here, in which case I'll filter those out because that's for a different video. But so here are the PSA cards I sent in, and then I sent some to BGS. But let's do the PSA ones first. The big ones we sent in were, of course, Sakic. There's some Leach. There's some, I don't know, did I send to Kirk McLean? I sent in some stickers. Okay, let's see. Let me pull these out, and let's get some covering on them to some degree. Oh, the top one's a Sakic. That's good to know. We'll do this. We will do it like this. You can still kind of see. All right. So the first one, there's 2 Sakics. So the first one here is one of the Sakics. Now, I thought when I sent these in that one of them probably wasn't going to be great. I thought probably it was an 8. The other one I think should be a 9. I mean, you never know. Maybe you get a 10, but probably not. So, for those who aren't really following the market, Topps is more rare than O-Pee-Chee in 89-90 in this 1 year only. It's about the only year where Topps is worth more than O-Pee-Chee. And there's a lot of theories as to why. I heard something about like a factory fire or something, or just lower production run. They didn't do any box sets of Topps, and they did lots of box sets of O-Pee-Chee, so there's just anyway. A PSA 10 in the Topps is very hard to get. Case in point, a Topps 10, PSA 10 Sakic rookie recently sold for over $4,000, which is bonkers. So I don't think probably it was a 10. I'm hoping for probably a 9 and an 8. So here goes number 1. What do we got? We have, that's an 8. This is an 8. Let's see. Is this the one that I thought might be a 9? Oh, the next one's the other one. Let me see. Oh, yeah, this is the one I thought was going to be a 9, too. Shoot. Like, it's beautifully centered. I mean, maybe just a touch left, right. Oh, I can't believe this is an 8. Why is this an 8? Wow. Well, that's hard to understand. Shoot. All right. PSA 8. Now, this is the one I know because it had like a little bubble in the blue in the top. So this is the one that I thought would be an 8. Probably that means this one's going to be like a 7 or something. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, it's an 8 too. Okay, so we got 2 8s. Well, that's weird that they're the same. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see this on camera. There's like right up in here at the end of my thumb there's a little bubble in the blue. So I'm not really surprised this one got an 8. The centering is about exactly the same as the other one, but it had that bubble. Oh, shoot. 8s. Boy, do I even make my money back with 8s? Maybe. That sucks. Okay, next one. Patrick Waugh All-Star Sticker. This is cool. So they have, Topps has the sticker inserts, right? So here's a Patrick Waugh. I should not reveal the next card. Maybe I should, like, I'm doing this kind of, you'll probably be able to see through. Yeah, you can. Whatever. All right, so Patrick Waugh, we got a 9. Okay, mint 9. That's not bad. Not a 10, but it's a 9. I can see it's a little off-centered. I figured even if it's a 9, it was a little off-centered. This one, you know, I've seen this with a bunch of stickers where the back is centered really nice, but when the front is not centered. Anyway, with Patrick Waugh, he's so sought after, even a 9, you probably make some money on that. So I sent it in anyway. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, Patrick Waugh, All-Star Sticker 9. Next one, also a Patrick Waugh sticker. And we have another 9. Okay, that's not so bad. Boy, no 10s. Okay, so that's a 9. Patrick Waugh All-Star sticker. Next we have a Mario. I'm going to fold this over so you can't see through so much. There we go. High tech, folks. High tech. Mario Lemieux All-Star sticker. Wait, I got an idea. I'm going to do it like this. Then I can put the grade in there. Like this. Okay. I gotta get a better setup, guys. Mario Lemieux All-Star sticker. That's clean. I mean, again, it's the same thing, just a touch off center. So maybe this won't be a 10. It's also a 9. All right. Mint 9. Mario Lemieux All-Star sticker. Still a very cool card. Next up, we have the Wayne Gretzky All-Star sticker. Very nice. I'm going to just move these up so I can do it like this. Wayne Gretzky All-Star sticker. This has a chance at a 10. It looks really nicely centered. Let's see. Mint 9. Boy, they really love giving me those 9s, hey? 9. Gosh. Come on, man. Give me a 10 already. No 10 so far. Another Gretzky. Another Gretzky sticker. And 8. Interesting. I wonder what makes this one an 8 relative to the other one. I'm not sure. Oh, there might actually, I'm just seeing this now, there might be a little white spot in the black there. Is that in this one? No, it's in both. Well, that might be what kept them out of being a 10. I don't really see centering. Yeah, maybe this one's a little better centered. That's possible. Huh. Alright, well, an 8. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Next up, another Gretzky sticker. Is this one going to get a 10? Does it have... Oh, it doesn't have the little white dot in the black there, so maybe this is a 10. 9. PSA, you're killing me, man. Another 9. Okay. Boy, they look really nice. 9s. What do we got? Steve Yzerman. Steve Yzerman. I sent this one in. It's kind of risky, because even a 9, I don't know if you make your money back on this. Oh, come on. An 8? Really? That's an 8. Interesting. Oh, I guess maybe there's a spot. Boy, I don't think I would have. I'm surprised I sent that in with that on there. That's an obvious blemish. I would not have sent that in. Weird. Almost looks like it's like a pen mark, like somebody just marked it with a pen when they were there. Well, that's frustrating. All right, Patrick Waugh. Patrick Waugh. What do we got? Mint 9. Lots of 9s. Not getting any 10s. Very frustrating. Another Patrick Waugh. This one's maybe a little even more off center, so this could even be an 8. If that one's a 9, no, this one's a 9 too. Interesting. Like, what's keeping these from being a 10? This one I get. It's a little off center, but man, this one was so nice. Weird. Okay. So, both 9s. Gretzky. Gretzky base card. This one looks pretty good. This could... Let's see. Hey, guess what? It's a 9. All 9s. No 10s. Okay. Another Gretzky card. And yet another 9. It's like they just decided this guy doesn't get any 10s. We're just gonna give him 9s, all 9s, and a couple of 8s just to piss him off. Brian Leach, here we go. I sent in a bunch. I think I sent like 4 Brian Leaches. So hopefully one of them's at least a 10. 8. 8. How does that get an 8? Every time I send cards to PSA, I end up being disappointed. BGS, I seem to get better grades, but okay, Brian Leach again, mint 9. 2 more Brian Leaches. Brian Leach, mint 9 again. Brian Leach, another mint 9. All 9s, no 10s. Steve Yzerman, mint 9. Wow. And Trevor, hey, 1 gem mint 10. Trevor, that's the last one. Trevor Linden, gem mint 10. So that's 1. I got 1 out of like, was it like 18 cards or something? 1 gem mint 10. And why is this one better than the others? I have no idea. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 19 cards, and I got, what did I get? I got an Yzerman 8 and a Leach 8 and a Gretzky sticker 8, I think. So I got 3 8s, I got 1 10, and I got 10 9s. Frustrating. I mean, some of those, am I going to make my money back? Maybe. But not great. So I still have some that I sent to BGS, so we'll see what BGS does with them. What did I send to BGS? I think I sent a Linden. I sent that Cliff Ronning rookie, which, you know, not a lot of demand, but it just, to me, it just seems so perfect that I thought, you know, there's a chance maybe it gets like a pristine 10, which, considering how hard PSA is grading these Topps cards, I can't imagine I'll get it, but I guess we'll find out. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Part 2 will come from the BGS side of things. Hopefully we do better. Cheers. Everybody, it's your old friend John here from Junk Yard, Junk Wax Hockey Breaks and Grading. We got some cards back here from BGS. These are for the 1989-90 Topps cards. Where's my little piece of cardboard that I'll use to kind of hold the grades so that we don't see? There's not too many I sent, so I guess I'm going to have to squish the videos together. There was a bunch that went to PSA, which I'll probably show first, and then these are the few that went to BGS, which I thought were good enough to warrant BGS, just in the odd chance that you get like a pristine 10. So if I get 9s, I'll probably be disappointed. Hopefully they're all Gem Mint 9.5 at least, and if I get a 10, I'll be super excited. If I get an 8, I'll be furious, just furious. If I get an 8, I'm smashing my phone. That's it. End of the video. Okay, so first card is a Patrick Waugh. Patrick Waugh, 1989-90 tops. So let's just get right into it. Okay, yeah, Gem Mint 9.5. That's about what I would expect. Beautiful looking card, man. These tops ones are really hard to get in the Gem Mint. So I mean, I remember looking at the pop count, and this one was like, I don't know, 20 or something. Like, they're actually really quite hard to get in perfect condition. Trevor Linden. Now on the PSA ones, I did really well. Got myself a 10. So hopefully I also get a 9.5. Boo. All right, so we got the 9. That's too bad. That is unfortunate. So a 9, I'll put them, the 9s and the 9.5 separate. Ray Bork. I sent a Ray Bork. I must have been real confident, because if you get a 9 on this, I don't know if I make my money back. Let's see. Oh, come on. Come on. 9. Shoot. Well, that's not great. Stevie Eiserman. Oh, no. Man, what am I getting dinged on with these? They looked really... Okay, well, that one maybe I can see. It's actually a little off-center. That's too bad. Cliff Ronning. So I sent the Cliff Ronning. Normally I wouldn't send to Cliff Ronning, but it looked perfect. If I get a 9, I'm going to be probably not super excited. Oh, come on. 9. Really? Man, it looked good. That's surprising to me. Centering looks really good. Shoot. Okay, well, I did really well on the Apici Premier cards I sent, not as well on these. These I'm probably just making my money back. Maybe. Maybe this Ronning I lose some. Actually, the Stevie Y, I don't know if I'll get that either. Or the Ray Bork. Ugh. We'll see. This one's nice, though. We'll see what I get for this one. Hopefully that makes up some of the windfall. But yeah, there we go. Okay. 89.90 tops. That was fun. Thanks for coming. Cheers.